Welcome back. It's Soul Esteem Sessions. You already know. I'm with Diego, and today is a little bit different. We got a special for you guys today. We are going to start a new thing, a new trend. It's going to be called the CousinzMAS. And this is when you gather all your cousins and y'all sit around and talk about past holiday stories. I'm going to let Diego introduce everybody that we got today. But before he goes and does that, I want to remind you guys that we do have a YouTube channel. It is Soul Esteem Sessions Podcast, and Soul is spelled with a 0, not an O. Please go feel free to check that out. Wherever you see this clip, it'll be posted. So check us out and stay tuned. Diego.
You ready for me to introduce everything?
Yeah, I think I
All right. So today, y'all, we got my cousin Sean over here, Sean the realtor. We also have the fashionista, Mr. GQ / Mr. Fashion Nova, Boohoo, whatever you want to call him. We got my brother / cousin Devin, the smartest mouth in the South. And we have my lovely twin sister Ayana.
This is the first lady that we've ever had on our podcast. So this is a big moment, and she should feel very special that we squeezed her in and allowed her on the table. Are you ready for this, Ayana?
I'm ready.
Okay.
You sure? Because a lot of people been knocking at the door and saying, "I want to do your podcast."
All right. So with that being said, we got ghetto food here. We're gonna munch, we're gonna drink, and we're gonna talk. And I want to start by saying, what is the most memorable Christmas as a child that comes to your head?
Who wants to go first this time? Who wants to go first? Sean?
I guess I'll go first. I'd say my most memorable one as a child is when I got y'all remember the little orange and yellow little car, the little Flintstone car I had?
Yeah.
That I had till I probably was freaking 15. Y'all have that life. I had it for a very long time.
Okay.
But that's almost number one, getting that as a young child.
Okay. How old were you around then?
Oh gosh, when I got that, I was probably maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I was very young.
Okay. What about you, Ayana? Oh, God. Devin?
One of mine was, I got a remote control, like it was an H2 Hummer, it was the black one. It was like the hottest thing out at the moment. I remember I got it on Christmas Day, took it outside, and it broke the same day.
Devin has the worst luck ever.
Remote control cars, however you pronounce it.
Remote control.
Whatever.
He's from Ellenwood, everybody.
Yeah.
Shut up. Leave him alone.
He got to pronounce words
Shit
right.
so don't
It's a lot going on. It's a lot of cameras and it's a lot of goddamn lights. So it's okay. Go ahead.
Cars in general is not good for me. So.
Yeah.
I would have to say the most memorable Christmas I've had. Remember that year we got those scooters?
Wait. Me and Yanni got those scooters.
Oh,
Y'all
they
didn't
got
get
some
no scooters.
scooters, and these little scooters
Well, the
they-
shit.
Yeah, they really was. They went really fast, like
Thanks, Auntie.
real
Uncle
fast. Yeah, shout out to Auntie and Uncle Mark for those, because I used to ride on them things like they were mine. Like
Yes.
before they would get out of school, I would be riding around in the damn scooter. So that was because it was like a hot thing. Everybody wanted one, so it was like
I don't even know how that
it was.
happened.
I don't either. But that was one Christmas that it was just fun. The moves were right. We got a lot of good clothes that year. So yeah, that's the one time that just comes to mind.
I think I'll speak for Yana because we're twins and she can't
I
figure
remember
this out.
mine
My most memorable Christmas that I had was we woke up and we got these bikes, right? And so we got these bikes and we're gonna ride them. So we're going down a hill. It's like the whole family. And I'm riding on Ayana's tires, and because they make smoking shit. So I'm like, all right, brrr. But somehow it got caught up and Yanni bust her ass. And Yanni had to get stitches and all this. Do you remember that?
As you started saying
Yes.
that,
You knew where I was going.
the moment you
Yes.
said, before you even said it, I was like, why did I think of this one?
That's why I was like,
That was
Scooters.
so-
I'm like, that was good, but
It
this
was-
was
okay.
Because we had to go to the hospital.
It was
Everything
dramatic
crazy.
though. It was
Yes.
like, now looking back at it, it was like, okay, really. But it was so dramatic because it was on Christmas and we
Yes.
stopped, we stopped everything. Everybody went to the hospital and spent their whole
Because
Christmas.
everybody was out that day.
Yeah,
getting the white
yeah,
lights.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and I think if I'm not mistaken, after that happened in January, remember we were having winter storms?
Mm-hmm.
I think a winter storm hit us. That
When we at grandma's house?
yeah,
Grandma Alice's
yeah.
house?
So
I
it was like
remember
that whole
yeah.
once again, back again, winter.
Yeah.
It always fucks with us hard.
Yeah.
So, anyways, with that being said, I want to ask you guys, what is your favorite dish that grandma makes around this time of the year?
I think we all know.
Well, I'll chime in on
Go
that
ahead.
one first. Well, I like grandma's potato souffle.
I knew it.
I've
That's what I was
always
gonna say. I knew it.
like grandma's
Hey,
potato
it's fine.
souffle. Like I need to hit her up. I need one grandma.
whole
I need a
pan.
whole
I'm
pan so I
glad
can
I
freeze
asked
it.
you. Right, it's gonna come to the house miraculously. I don't know. Your mama might drop it off. She
Look,
might be sick
it's
to your
up
mama,
here
but it's
some
gonna
way,
go feel some
somehow.
way. What about you, Ayana? What's yours?
You took mine, sweet potato souffle.
Okay. Well, if you didn't pick sweet potato souffle, what would it be?
Deviled eggs.
Okay.
Really?
Her deviled eggs.
Her deviled eggs are good. I never cared for deviled eggs like that.
I never know. What about you, D?
I'm gonna try not to pick sweet potato souffle, but that is my favorite. But I'm gonna say a cabbage. Yeah, cabbage. Hot sauce.
Good.
Cabbage.
Devin?
Mine would be the hot collard greens.
I knew you did.
Yes. I can taste it now.
Because we got two now. We got grandma do like this. Now these the regular ones, and these the hot ones.
Yeah, she got it.
These
She
regular,
got to
these
tell
hot.
you.
Yeah, she got to tell you.
Now,
Gotta love
something that is a
Dressing
fun
is in
fact.
the oven.
Right. Here's a fun fact, though. Our grandmother does not boil her collard greens. She fries her collard greens. Which a lot of people laugh at us when we say it, but yes, our grandmother fries. And people think that she can't cook. They be like, oh.
Shit.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Grandma
all
will
right.
cook. Grandma will bust your ass in the kitchen.
So my favorite thing would I have to tag along with everybody else, potato souffle. But if it's not that, it's between potato salad. I like a
Can we
collard
talk about
greens
her
too.
breakfast then? Can we go to breakfast in there?
We can go to breakfast.
First off, we have to set up the breakfast. When we would go visit our grandmother, it could be one person. One child would be there. My grandma would have a buffet of biscuits, handmade biscuits, done by herself, pounds of bacon, pounds of eggs, pounds of grits, pounds of sausage, whatever you wanted, it was for that one kid.
Yep.
Like, she treated us like and pancakes. Like, and she'd get up at like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning and have all, we wake up, I got breakfast ready. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with that.
I love her breakfast too. Her bacon is everything. And I used to always, no matter what time of the day I go over there, I always look for the leftover bacon. And
Yes.
I sit there, eat
Yeah.
And she had it.
in the
And when
Ziploc
she
bag.
put it in Ziploc bags. She put
always
it in
there.
Ziploc
Yep.
bags.
By the toaster.
Yes.
I want to get to the nitty gritty. Now we're gonna get real serious. Out of all aunts and uncles, who gives the best gifts?
Unneeded her. To me,
Okay,
I would say unneeded.
I want to say that name too.
Me and Uncle Stanley.
I was gonna say Uncle Stanley. I was gonna put Uncle Stanley in there.
Oh,
But you know what?
I was gonna put Uncle Stanley in there for sure.
I already beat you to that. I was about to say, this is what I was about to say. Uncle Stanley does sporadic stuff
Yeah.
when you least expect it.
Yeah.
So it's like he makes up in that way. Like he's like rich uncle vibes that just hit you up and be like, I want to take you on a vacation. And you'll go and have the time of your life. You know, like, but he does that sporadic, but it's throughout the year. So, but even on Christmas, now that we're thinking about it, even on Christmas, he comes strong.
Yeah.
Always.
Dang, that's
But-
I'm gonna say Amini too. It's thoughtful.
I want to hear Devin's because
Devin's dad.
I
is
really feel
hard.
like Devin might have a different
That's his
answer.
dad.
I just want to hear.
It's a hard one. I would say,
I knew it. My mama. I
His
knew it.
other mama.
Yeah.
my other mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause she be, let me get this for
look
Devin.
that up.
Get that Devin don't like this. I'm like, yeah, like that, mama.
Yeah, she just walked in the house today, Patman, the producer. She was like, hey, does Patman have like little girls that he might like know done went and bought or got her hands on like
A bike.
a gift for a bike for a little girl. She's trying to find somebody to get his bike to. So I'm like, Ma, his girls are a little bit older than that.
She said so.
Oh, see,
She riding the bike.
She ain't
Right.
trying to ride nobody's bike. Anyways, who didn't go? Did everybody go? Everybody went. All right, Diego, what you got for us? What do you want to throw at us when it comes to memories or our Christmas tradition? Our Christmas traditions.
Were y'all old enough for the gag gifts? Like, when did it hit y'all? Because I remember as a kid, we couldn't do the gag gifts. We had to go to the other room.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it seems like it got lame. Because when we were younger, it seemed like it was really lit and people was really into it.
I want to ask this. Like, you just, not to disregard
No, you
your
good.
question, but is it me or does it seem like holidays aren't what they used to be?
True.
They're not.
Where do y'all feel
that.
like it's been diluted? Like, I'm just curious on what y'all think, because I have one, and I want to think about, and let's be real. Like, I don't even want to include because of the pandemic, even though it did factor in. But now today, what is different about holidays?
Because there's no more kids.
Yeah.
We were kids
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
like we
We
were
don't have-
kids.
yeah, we don't have
and
the kids.
We were happy with anything. You can give me a
We're
damn
adults.
Hot Wheels, I was gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So now, and all our cousins are not kids no
Yeah,
more. They
grown,
teenagers, and they
Yeah.
in their own world. Nothing against that. It's just they in their own world.
Yeah,
So
it's
it
not the
ain't that kiddie feeling no more. You know.
Well, holidays are for families, and it keeps families strong. So I feel like we used to look forward to Thanksgiving.
Oh,
We used
yeah.
to look
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to
Family
Christmas,
reunion, all that.
Halloween, because that's
Halloween,
Sean's
yeah.
birthday. Like, we always, and New Year's is around my
Sean's
birthday, so
birthday, so-
we always celebrate holidays. But because we're not celebrating holidays like we used to, do you think that's going to factor in with the dynamic of the family and with our future generations? Why do you think that, Devin?
I think morally because it's like we grew up with pretty much like our whole family going to their house on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And not even bringing COVID into it. COVID plays a major factor in it. It's like a lot of people are kind of torn apart because of COVID due to loved ones
Yeah,
dying.
yeah, yeah.
That was pretty much the rock of their family. So once that rock leaves, it's kind of hard to patch that bond together.
Yeah. That's spot on because last year when we did it, I always talk about it. I didn't like it because it was like everybody was separated. We had hours of shifts and it was like just wasn't.
If you're not gonna give it to me,
we have to do it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
So people were masked up. People weren't masked up. It was just like a bunch of mess. So pandemic did have a big. It really hurt us.
It did, but like I said, I just feel like society is headed in a direction where it's not necessarily holiday driven. For one,
Right.
a lot of people have to work because companies don't give a damn right now about whether or not you want to spend time with your family or not. But I just think that we might be in a little damage, and I don't know if it's ever going to come back.
I think it's gonna come back though.
You do.
Because people are. We look at us now. We got a cousin. We got a cousins.
Well,
So
let me ask
I
you
think
this.
it's slowly but surely gonna come back.
Okay, well,
It's gonna
let me
come
ask
back
you this.
eventually.
It's a new wave of COVID going on right now. Let's say that gets bad.
Are we really
and that
scared of
puts
COVID
that.
still at this point?
I'm just saying, but it throws it in the box again because we don't know. Last time, when we first heard about COVID, what did you think? Oh, okay, H1N1 flu or whatever the case that may be, like we see. But then it was like, oh no, shit, 100 people dead,
Yeah, true.
100,000 people dead. Wait, goddamn, 1 million? So, or however many it capped off at. So I think that we don't know, but if it was to hit us, are we gonna all live in pods or just have this meta life that Facebook is trying to force us
I
to,
think we
and that's
can
the
adjust
only
though.
way we will be able to interact with one another?
I think, especially speaking as black people, even though y'all can have N1, H1 flu, all this type of stuff, we gonna be able to adjust. It might not. We'll still be able to go around what we need to go around, like to be safe, but we'll still figure out a way to make it positive and fun. So even if it's you can't touch this person, we'll figure out some way to make it adjust to it.
Do you think it's because of our heritage, being African Americans, and these kind of traditions have been passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation?
I mean, you gotta think about it. We were slaves for years, for decades. So
Hundreds
of years. So if we don't know how to come up with, that was the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Now we got jobs, we got cars, we can do what we want to do.
Yeah.
We gonna find a way to make this work. So that's what I think. That's what we gonna always be able to find something. We gonna figure out a way to make it work. So
I hear you. What is the best gift that you guys have ever gotten for Christmas? Mine was a Le'Veon chocolate ring.
How old were you when you got this?
Okay.
Who got you that gift? Because you could have been those 16-year-olds.
No, my ex.
Oh,
No,
the good man. The good man that we was talking about. Yes.
Good one.
Good
Y'all,
man.
I lost that one in the back of the taxi.
Yes, you did. Whose fault is that?
Oh, no.
In the back of the taxi.
Back
What
of
would
the
you do in the
taxi.
back?
We don't need to know. It's Christmas.
That was a backseat.
What was your
My
favorite
people
gift?
that's really been running with me know the story behind that. But anyways,
Didn't you get a phone on Christmas?
did I get a phone? I got a
Rashad got a phone at 16 when phones wasn't even popular.
Wait a minute, y'all got phones on Christmas too. Y'all got Blackberries when everybody else was getting little flip phones because of your
You
brother
were the very first
that
one.
worked at the cell phone store and made sure they had the
But
hottest
this was
and the
like,
greatest.
remind you, Rashad was like 2004. Niggas didn't have phones. And Rashad got a phone that was like $900. But he got a phone from T-Mobile. So, what we talking about?
You
Anyway.
bashed me on our granddaddy. And you bashed me in the ear. I'll start to think you got some issues with me. Sean, tell me what's the best gift you ever got?
Other than your Flintstone car.
So the best gift I ever got. We're sitting in my best gift.
Hey,
This
there
is
we
the
go.
best gift that I ever got.
Yeah,
know what?
shout out to Sean. We didn't even
Yeah.
shout you out for this. Today, we are filming this whole Christmas special in Sean's beautiful home.
Yes.
Look at the Christmas tree behind, bougie, all of that. So thank you, Sean, for letting us do this here.
Yes.
But yeah,
This
We
is
leveled
this
up.
is my greatest gift to myself, even though I did buy it in August, but it was my greatest gift.
Nah,
I
own
tell
that.
everybody,
Own
this
that.
is my
Own
Christmas,
that.
birthday. This is my present every year, so I don't ever
Own
want nothing because this
that.
is my present to myself.
Yes,
good for you.
Yes,
Ayana,
sir.
what you got? Yanni, what do you
Yeah,
do you think?
So that's because in the past. or-
Anything.
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 What presents you haven't gotten that you know you don't get?
You had boyfriends. I know they gave you some gifts. What they gave you?
You got some rings, a necklace, or
I'm just saying my current one. My early Christmas gift to myself this year was a Louis Vuitton bag.
Well, there we go.
Did you
Louis
say
Vuitton
Louis
bag.
said it like this. New money when you see new money.
okay.
She didn't know. She doesn't know the essence silence.
We can't take her to Paris, y'all.
Ah!
They gonna be like niggas in Paris for real.
I know.
They be like,
I know.
they will be
That's
shook. They will be like,
Louis
oh,
Vuitton.
oh, monsieur.
I'm proud of her.
Me
because
too.
She
I'm proud
worked
of
for
y'all.
that. She got it. I'm proud of her, and that's dope. So that's a great early Christmas
Kudos.
gift. Devin.
Super proud.
Honestly, all my gifts. So,
Man,
I can't
He
think of just
said he
one.
gratitude over
That's
there.
true, because Devin gets gifts.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I need to bring this up because we're talking about gifts. That Hummer that he had, I had the same Hummer. Now somehow his daddy found out that we was getting a Hummer,
Yeah.
and he got the Hummer too.
Always.
So it was fine, but my Hummer worked.
If we
My
got a
Hummer
new
worked.
car, Devin was gonna get a new car. That's why he said he not good with cars. Cause he figured out a way. If you want to get rid of your car,
Contact Devin.
No.
call Devin.
No.
1-800 get new car. He would tell you when the deer wants to cross the road. He would
Devin has
tell
some
you how to
horrible
have your
accidents.
car
Listen.
catch on fire. He
I
would
feel
tell
so
you
bad
how
for
to
him.
run it off the road. Like whatever you
It's
want.
never my fault. It's
Oh,
Yeah, no, because that
Never
deer
his
was
fault.
not his fault.
Yeah,
Right, the deer just came out, y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, you drove with the deer leg is still in your I didn't know what to do with that. So you knew you had a deer leg in front of your car.
This
You
is
just
Ellen
said,
Woods
No,
finest,
this
y'all.
happened when I hit it. I pulled over and then I was like, oh shit, the leg on it. So I was like, I tried to kick it off and it moved. So I said, well shit. I mean, I gotta just sit here and wait for somebody like,
Oh,
take
shit.
it on home. Somebody gonna
Yes, bro, y'all are
Something.
hilarious.
Diego.
Yeah, so one of my favorite gifts was probably, I wouldn't even say it's a gift. I think it was when I finally got old enough. Well, I was still young and I saw my parents bringing in gifts. So I think that was pretty dope. And I think me and Ayana, we found the stash spot. Even when we was in the Malibu and we found the stash spot of like all the toys. So yeah, that was probably a good moment for me. What's something that you like about Christmas, Yanni? What's the best part of Christmas to you?
Being around family
Being around family and what, laughing and talking?
and giving gifts.
So what do we do normally? Explain to everybody what we do for our holidays.
Yeah, what's our tradition when we do stuff? What is our tradition?
So every year on Christmas Eve, we get together with our mom's side of the family and exchange gifts, do white elephant, and play games.
And we do Christmas Eve there mostly.
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
All right. Well, my favorite part of Christmas, I want to say the food. But yeah, because people annoy me around Christmas. Like they get on my damn nerve. They be like everybody in the holiday spirit. They always want to like ask for extraness and just I'll be like, God damn it, okay, come on, like back to reality. But I mean, I do like the food. I do like all the lights and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. What about you, Devin?
Majority like the whole Christmas vibe. Minus the music because I don't too much care for Christmas music.
Yes.
But like the vibe of Christmas, just like the decorations overall, that's my favorite holiday.
You don't like the Christmas Queen's music?
No, I don't like it. Like we wish you. I don't want to hear that turn shit off. I just like the trees and look at the lights and stuff like the music. No, they keep that.
What's up, Sean? What you got?
I would say that I like the decorations and spending time with family because tomorrow's not promised. So, being the holidays with your family.
Okay. Now,
What about, did you
this
answer?
question. No, I did not. Let me answer. No, it's all about, for me, it's about family because I really don't care for Christmas because I work and I have to take packages all the time. So I'm really a Grinch, but I really just love to be around my family at the end of it and just be around them and laugh and talk and, see my little nephew light up. But I do want to bring this up, and this is for everybody. Favorite Christmas movie? Tell me. Because I got a lot, but what are your favorite? If you have more than one, give me at least two, but what is your favorite Christmas movie? I'm going to start with Yanni.
Home Alone.
Home Alone? That's it? Just Home Alone?
That's a good one.
I like it. I like Home Alone. Okay. I'm going to go last on this one because I got some good ones.
I like The Preacher's Wife.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, because it
wow,
happens around Christmas time.
that's a great one.
Yeah, I love me
Okay,
some Preacher's Wife.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna watch it on my own.
Crazy thing is, I was gonna say Preacher's Wife.
Really?
But yeah, I really was. But I'll say this Christmas. I thought this Christmas was good.
You like the black movie?
Mine is the Friday, the Christmas special one. I don't know what the name of that one is, but
Oh, the third one.
yeah, the third
With
Friday.
Ricky Smiley and Cat.
Yeah.
Friday after
Yeah.
next.
That's a good
That's a
one.
good Christmas
Okay, well, since y'all want to be grown, every Christmas I have to watch the cartoon version of The Grinch.
Oh
I
wow.
have to watch the cartoon version of The
I
Grinch.
like You know
what?
That's it. I have to watch it. I don't care about Rudolph. I don't care about Santa Claus. I watch it, but I really want to see The Grinch.
Ayana,
That
who
makes
started
me-
that? Who started that? When we watched The Grinch.
Daddy.
And
There we go.
Yeah.
Because of Dad.
Yeah.
Every year.
made us watch it.
Yes, and he would
Y'all get down here now.
Turn it up
He
really,
is
really
young.
loud. When the beginning of it came on, he would turn it up really, and he would sing it
Yeah.
all like for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
The Grinch.
Right.
It's
It's
The
like,
Grinch.
For real.
My
we have
dad
to
is a
watch
big
every
kid.
Christmas
Yes.
cartoon.
Didn't they like not redo it, but like
They did
Year
it with
Master.
modify
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, they modified it, and that was a big thing we had to watch.
But-
that. Jim Carrey did a good
But I
job.
haven't
Mind
even on the
you,
ground this year.
let me tell you why Yanni loves Home Alone so much. Because we love Home Alone. Because when we were kids, we used to sit down and watch it, and there was like this remote control car scene. You like that Home Alone or the first one? It's the little one with the remote control car, and they had like a talking parrot and all this shit. So Shotty, he had birds, and we thought that shit was like dope. But like Yanni used to crack up, and when the girl would flip up and fall in the electric shit, Yanni thought that was funny. Like, that's
Oh,
one
the
of our
mean
shit.
Russian lady.
Yeah, the mean Russian lady would do the little up. Yeah. So,
Well,
wait, favorite Christmas dessert?
Ooh, Christmas dessert. Oh, this the red velvet cake Auntie gets.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she started doing the key lime and the red velvet together. So yeah, definitely.
Y'all like key lime?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
can't stand key
And when
lime.
Auntie started getting those cakes, that's when I started liking them.
I can't stand no key lime cake.
I like key lime if it's done right. I'm a copy that because that is like it tastes like when you bite into that red velvet cake, it tastes like
Yeah.
an old woman that is godly.
She got thick ass arms.
Shout
She
out
has thick arms with a lot
And
of
she got nice gray. She got nice gray hair. She's like, come on, Ryan. She still wear apron when she
that
cook.
just be
Yeah,
fluffy.
yeah. She still wear apron
She
when
was
she
the hell out
cook.
of that red velvet cake.
And she
Yes.
cook with Smog.
Yeah, and it's probably really, really hot in her kitchen, and she just tolerates it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
that's exactly
And she
what
got
it
her house
tastes
shoes
like.
on.
Yep.
And then she go change to her
Maybe
clothes,
no
everybody
teeth.
come around.
Maybe no teeth. But
She
anyway,
got teeth.
Devin, what you got?
Mine's gonna have to be red velvet.
Okay.
We a lot of red
You
velvet.
know what
We a lot
though?
of red velvet.
You know what? When I was with my significant other and we could do family events.
The
That's
good guy?
how we, yeah.
The good guy.
That's what we're gonna call him. The good guy. The good
Y'all
guy.
are not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But-
It's
But
done.
no, his family. No, but his family. They used to like put like. They used to put.
We used to
they put a
have
good
huge.
Christmas.
I'm
Yeah.
mad y'all didn't shout me out for my Christmas get-togethers when I was with him because we
You're
had
right,
big.
we did.
Y'all,
We- like,
tell
we had-
us y'all
yeah.
didn't have fun.
We did. You know what was crazy?
Right.
Machine.
I remember he built a bar.
Oh, the margarita
He built a
machine.
bar downstairs and like.
You
we
see how they do
lit.
me?
Like when I say this guy.
When
was
I
just,
say
like,
we were
good,
like,
and we was lit.
No,
We
he
was-
gonna
we
quit
was
giving
lit.
all my props away. Cause,
We was
okay,
lit. We was lit.
You gotta give respect to the child.
Okay, well, Sean didn't do a lot. He finessed
Thank
it.
you.
I'm happy for him. But
anyway,
he did have some good stuff. I forgot about that. Damn,
what's the
we forgot
worst
about
gift y'all have ever been given?
My worst gift was USPS. I don't know what.
that. Oh! The United Polo
Yeah, but I think I said shit.
with the big horse.
One of
Oh, that's that Polo Association.
Right.
Who? Are you serious?
I think I know who gave it to you because he
Shut
gave it
up.
to me.
Shut
I
up.
ain't saying
I'm a
no.
Y'all are so
We're not-
dirty. Y'all know
we're
they
not-
watch this shit.
We're
Y'all
not
are
about
so
to
dirty.
repeat
Okay.
that.
Well,
We're not.
I didn't know
No,
that.
I wore
We're
mine.
not- I had to
I
do
wore
it.
mine. I wore
Don't
mine.
try to,
Yeah, yeah.
don't try to clean that
It
shit
was
up now.
it was-
Don't try to clean that shit up now, bro.
I didn't know what
It's a bed.
It was pajamas.
I didn't know
Pajamas.
Damn, man.
No, it was pajamas, so it worked out.
Sean, what's the worst gift you've ever been given?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Cold.
Come on, it gotta be
A
one.
lump of coal? No, I ain't got no lump of coal. I could say a gift card was a bad gift.
Why? Because it's not thoughtful.
Because it was
No,
$25.
Let me
No, that's
say,
a
no,
real.
wait.
Okay, let's see.
No, it was thoughtful, but it was for somewhere I can use it.
Oh.
So it just defeated the purpose, so I still had to give it
Okay.
to somebody else.
Okay.
It's a gift that kept on giving.
All right, I guess you halfway decent.
But you can wrap that back up and say, here you go.
Exactly.
So it's still a good gift.
All right, Ayana, what's the worst gift you've ever been given?
All right, so the worst gift I was given, I was in college, I was dating one of my exes. I don't remember what I got him, but I put my heart and soul into his gift. And he gave me some pajamas.
Wait, from where?
Were
they designer?
What type of pajamas were these?
Were they the Macy's
They were
for
Like the
men?
long sleeve top and the long sleeve shirt.
Oh, hell no! Did you back
Oh,
up
he
with him when
tried
he gave you
you.
that?
He definitely was on sale.
I just said, oh,
That would have been it.
You
Like,
said
we
it
going
was
into the
not.
new year differently because that's it.
That was it.
That was it. What'd you get him? Because you said you put
Honestly,
your
I don't
heart.
remember.
But you said you put your heart,
I
so
gave
you
him
gotta
more than
remember some
I
of
don't
that.
even remember.
She gave him more than some draws. What's your worst gift you've ever been given on Christmas?
Wait a minute.
She said pajamas.
Oh, he's talking.
I'm talking to Diego.
Oh.
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you a story that.
Don't tell us some dry ass
No, no,
because
no.
you gave a girl some
This-
tequila
this-
and she
no,
got
no,
dried
no.
up because everybody talk about that from now.
Don't worry.
That's
I'm gonna let you have it.
I'm just saying,
But
don't say that.
let me tell you. So I was talking to this girl,
I knew it.
and at the time I was working with FedEx,
like an old man.
and so I was in. So we was in the car. I was talking to somebody else too,
They hid.
and they told me no. So me and this other girl doing something in the car, and they text me, hey, what you doing
In the car?
Yes. Yeah, 'cause we was young. What the hell we gonna do? We can't do
Don't
that.
and let's get.
I want to
Yeah,
know like,
keep
when you
going
was
with the story.
working.
Listen.
Finish the
Listen.
story.
I want to know about this package.
We
you
was
getting.
in, we was in the car or whatever, and we was doing some stuff. I looked at my phone, and the other girl that I was talking to, she was like, "What you get for Christmas?" And I was like,
In your gift right
"Kind
now.
of busy right now." She was like, "Well, I got this," and I'm like, "This both they don't even know that it's
Did
just."
you feel bad for that at all?
At that time, no, I was like, you know, I was really.
Hell, now I wouldn't. But I'm
So,
just saying.
No, at that time I didn't. But probably the worst gift I ever got on Christmas was
You finished the story?
I did some socks. I didn't want to go
Some
to
Did
socks?
you say some socks?
Bruh, on that note,
I
there
like
goes
socks.
tired.
I did. I got some
I like
socks. No, but these ain't like no fancy stand socks. These are like regular white socks you can get out of Kmart.
Oh, we didn't know.
Yeah.
They ain't got no.
Jail
That's
socks.
one
They
that's a
just
negative.
wanted to give
But
me
what
something.
if they gave you that because that's all they could afford and they just wanted you to at least
Well, I'm
acknowledge
thankful
it?
for it.
They could afford to tell me that they couldn't afford nothing and we could
But
keep
you
it.
know what? When I heard that though, people do that. People do give you shit that they can afford because they just want to give you something.
Wait,
It's the thought that counts, right?
Don't give me
wait, hold on.
It depends on if I'm fucking. Because if we fucking, then I need a little bit more than some white
I always gotta
sauce.
bring some fucking.
He literally does. He literally
Whatever he was getting in the car, was
I
he
never
not?
said none of
Whatever
that.
that
But
is was.
We didn't know what he was getting. He could have been getting a neck massage.
How you gonna get a what massage?
he's
A
right.
what massage?
He work out a lot. Next, he tighten them up like.
Listen.
That's about That was on time.
Listen, because the story is on my mind, I have to say this. This was around the holidays too.
Like,
And
you
so
her girls at the same time?
no. So the other girl, she didn't like me no more because something else happened. But anyways, so this girl, we ended up meeting up at this Walmart.
This not the same one?
Now, this girl was in the car.
Y'all can't ever judge me.
Listen, we was in the Walmart parking lot and we was kind of just chilling out there, doing whatever. I had to go to work. And I used to lie to go to work. And I would tell them, like, I would tell my homeboys, like, hey, bro, I'm not making it in today. I got something going on. So I would tell these little white lies when they started coming true. So one day, we in the car, I can't get that motherfucking crank back up.
See?
Because I'm supposed to go to work.
I know when you was
And I had,
there.
and I had to call mama. And mama was, the girl took off running. She was like, mama coming? The girl was like, I gotta go. I was like, what you mean you gotta go? And she was like, I gotta go. And so when mama came in, my mama tried her hardest to start this Durango up. But this Durango would not go nowhere.
So you had your mother come out.
Oh, don't worry, she cussed them out.
I thought about the
Because I was about to say that. I didn't like shit like that. I'd have never heard the end
You
of
know
it.
mama was gonna cuss me out about that shit.
On that
But
note,
she probably
guys,
was happy that I was with a woman.
What you trying to say?
I'm just playing.
What you trying to say?
I'm just playing.
Mama, how you feel?
No, I'm just
Auntie,
playing.
we got a
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Anyways, on that note, is there anything else y'all want to drop on the table before we end this first annual CousinzMAS that we having?
I would
Miss
say
Darlene.
Holiday.
We do miss Darlene.
Yeah, that was our life of the
Darlene
party.
was the life of the party.
And it's other cousins that we have that we miss that y'all, we didn't have time to reach out to everyone. This literally was one of those situations where it kind of just happened. So I want you all to know that we're not leaving nobody
We
out.
love all y'all.
We
It's
love
just,
all
you know,
our cousins,
Yeah.
but we all live close to one another or either always around each other. So it just was easier this way. So I want to shout out the rest of my cousins that aren't up here that probably have a lot more stories to say.
But the Darlene, we really miss you. You were the life of the party, and we missed that. Even as kids growing up and all that, it really was a lot for us. So.
Hey, being that we just lost our grandfather, these two knew our grandfather because it was on our grandfather that passed away was on our father's side, and these are our cousins on our mother's side. But with that being said, what do y'all think my granddad is doing right now in heaven?
James is upstairs. He is
See, they know. See how much they know.
James is in heaven right now playing cards, cheating. That's exactly what he is doing, y'all. He is cheating, playing cards. But
Yes, he
he
is.
was a great guy. But that is the one thing I will always remember about James. Him and the playing cards and cheating. I will never forget that.
What about you, Devin?
Definitely the playing cards thing. And also, I think he's here right now.
Yeah.
He's sitting probably on the sofa.
Probably laughing.
Laughing at us.
Show is ugly.
All kind of ugly. What about you, D? What you think?
I know that's what he's doing. He called me ugly and probably turned his head sometimes when he see me in my house. But yeah.
I think so too. I think he laughing. He probably getting a kick out of this. With that being said, we want to encourage you guys, get along with your cousins. It ain't got to be the old folks in your family. Get all your cousins along, old and young cousins. And sometimes sitting back and reminiscing on times like this are just therapeutic, because you guys got to remember, we didn't want to acknowledge it, but it is facts. We've gone through a pandemic, so we haven't really been able to connect with one another these last couple of years. So let this be a notion to embrace this moment, be present in this moment with your family, because like everybody's saying, tomorrow's not promised.
And build a relationship with your cousins.
Yeah.
All of us, this is my sister, this is my brother. We've all had fights, we've all had beefs, we've all not, but we've all grown together and always stuck together. So we might not talk for a year, we might not talk for a couple months, but when it come back around and we see each other, we back on and we forget about it and we keep it going. So y'all get a relationship with your cousins too.
Diego, tell these people where they can find us, and let's close this out.
You can find us on YouTube, the Soul Esteem Sessions Podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Soul Esteem Sessions Podcast. And you can follow me at the Black Lion, the Real Black Lion. You can follow him at XI Rashad. You can follow him at the Celebinator. You can find him at, is it Sean Realtor?
Sean the Realtor _ATL.
Underscore. You can find you at Yanni Girl. Is there any?
Yanni as in the mic.
Oh my God, about time.
Yeah.
On that note, all of everybody's handles will be in the description bar. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, you already know this is the place where you can get your soul esteem on.
Oh shit.
Cut.
That shit was hilarious.